Morning, I'm here. I know you can't quite see me because of the sun and stuff and the silhouette behind me, but we just woke up in our second stopover on the Isle of Skye. Today's Tuesday, it's our second full day. We're staying where we parked overnight tonight, and we're going to go do the Quiraing walk. And then once we've done, we're going to walk up, drive up the road and just stop off at any viewpoints. There's a thing called the Fairy Glen today, which we're hoping to get to as well. I think it's like a formation of the rocks and things that I'm not 100% certain, but that's the plan. I think we'll make quite good progress today actually, because of looking on the map and things to see. There's not that much in this top end, so we might get a little bit further, probably end up on the west coast of the island today, and then we'll just see what comes. But we're going to stop. There might be some what stands out, what we don't know. Got the jet boil on, the coffee on. We've just woke up about 5 minutes ago. It's supposed to be raining, it's easing off. I think it's past, to be honest, so we've got a good few hours now before we get showers again in the afternoon.
I'm having a little trip in the back of the van. I'm talking to the camera. I'm parked up so. Ooh. This is cute. Oh. Yeah, that feels rocky. We was parked on the side so we had the views for the night. But we're staying here to start our walk, so to be more of a considerate parker, we're going. Oi, oi, oi. I tell you something, stuff moves a lot in here. Shit the bed. He said he was only going to go slow. Oh, it's nice. That was a weird feeling. You don't get out, honestly. I agree.
Stop raining already.
It's nice.
It's got heavy in it, but it's stopped now. Nice. Loch Langeg next to us. We're going to another loch what I can't pronounce, and I'm heading somewhere in that direction, in that range of mountains over there. The Quiraing. We'll pronounce it somehow right at some point. We're about 20 minutes into a hike now. We're just past the first tarn. We're on the path up now to the second tarn, which I think is just up here. And I believe our path skirts along the face of this, round the back and over the top. Not so sure whether we can do the full ridgeline and come back down to this path. Wish we did, it'd be ideal. But the trail we're following is supposed to be 7 miles, I believe. So you go to like a car park, a viewing point, and then back again to where the van's parked. Then we're going to just head on to the ruins of an old castle we've seen on the OS. So what that was.
And we've got blow.
Well, yeah, it was raining 10 minutes ago, but you won't believe it now. It's nice and warm and sticky again, but there's no midges, so now that's
Touch
good.
wood.
That's nice. What's not so nice is the path going to the side of it, like you see. Yes, the steep one. Heads up and across the ridge there, you can see it across the top there. That's our path. As you can see, we're just a little bit higher up now on the footpath. The area we're in, the Quiraing, is all sort of starting to open up. This is actually an area called the Table. That, I'm not so sure if it has a name, but it's beautiful. As we go in front and we carry on round the bend, that area is actually known as the Quiraing. So you have to excuse me if I'm butchering the name. We'll put the correct link in, or the correct
Pronunciation.
I need to stop saying they're putting links in because we don't know how to do the links either. So we'll put some text on just to show what it's actually pronounced and stuff. But if we carry on round, comes to a thing called the needle, I think. So I'm assuming it's like a excuse me, like a needle. We will see.
Where are you going, buddy?
Talking again.
Oh, there's a chatterbox.
Just a little chatterbox. Apparently I talk during every video, and looking back it is quite true, to be honest. I'm just consulting the map now, so we've just got to go up and around this sort of crest. Looks like it drops off a bit actually in front of us.
It says consult the map, but look, we've literally got a path. A path. We can't go anywhere else. Oh wow. Is that the needle there? That's smart, isn't it?
It's me on video. Just got to the kind of the curve of the footpath. In that distance is the main car park for this area. We parked at the opposite side. It is marked as a footpath. There's a few like peaks and troughs and a few cliff faces. A lot of it's really pointy around here. It must be say the weather what's affected it. But like behind me you can see there's little pinnacles, things like that. There's this one there is a big peak. I don't know what that is. Behind me that way is a thing called the Needle. There's the Needle. Can't quite fit in there. We're going my arms out long enough. I should have got a selfie stick. But yeah, there's just like a whole ridgeline. Making our way down now. We've just been to the summit of that mountain up there. Don't know what name it is, but we're just sort of coming down off the footpath now. It's quite a touristy area this actually. It's busier than we've seen on the Skye so far. But there is a main car park the other side of the valley where a lot of these people are coming from, so they'll be heading back there. We peel off to the left slightly before the main path, so we should have a quietish path on the way back. It's been lovely actually, it's been a nice walk, been quite sticky, quite warm. Been a little bit of breeze which has been nice. I'll flick you forward now. Just see where Leah is now in front of us, just kind of in the valley. There's a few little peaks and like needles and shards of rock and stuff. There's a little body of water in front. But yeah, it's been quite a nice little walk actually. Good to get out.
That'll be the bus then. Fucking hell.
Meeting's slowing down, isn't it?
Way, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
He was not fucking slowing down. Did the video like that?
Kahunas of steel.
No,
beep,
the driver,
beep.
sorry. That it could have gone slower there though, couldn't it, surely?
Oh.
There was no need for that to be that fast. Which way they built though?
Car coming up.
A wide turn. It's a good wide turn. Yeah, they give me a wide berth. Can you have a look at the yellow window?
Yeah, you're alright. Don't stay in that campsite, just go to pub.
We had a bit of a close call with the bus then, that made me
Squeaky bum.
nip a wee bit, but
Magnificent.
they weren't quite. I'll be better for that now.
I ain't even driving and I'm sweaty.
Give way to me now, pad like Moses.
Pad the sea.
Pad like Moses. Car park again. Is there another floor car park? Should I go? There's a spot. That's that Highland company was with, wasn't it, earlier?
Yeah.
The tent thing. You'll find it, but we'll get in there. Get in here though.
Getting that one.
Continue on Shadow Road for
You
1
bloody
kilometre.
will.
I've seen some ruins in there, right? Got a black car. the Fairy Glen now in the UIG, I think, whatever it's called. UIG, so UIG. Yeah, it's just like a little, I don't really know what to expect from it, to be honest. I genuinely don't know what's what, because I haven't really looked into it, so I'm not so sure. We'll find out.
A little secret nugget. What did you think of the Fairy Glen?
To be honest, very underwhelming. I mean, it's alright, it's nice, but it's not what it's made out to be. But I'm getting the impression, I might be wrong, because we've come up the coast on the east side of Skye, up to the north, and then coming back down the west. I think they've kept the best bits on the east side, so as you drive up it throws you into a false sense. You hit the terrible roads along the top, and you come back and we haven't actually seen a lot really. So I'm a bit disappointed. I'm hoping for more of the fairy pools tomorrow, but I think it might be the same thing. Underwhelming.
Where's Daniel gone? Well, you did seem to, that's the fastest I've seen you move. Cheeky.
There's a passing place, that's good.
Oh. Ah.
Good job, is that there? Sorry, that's what.
Jesus. Is he? What? That ain't natural, isn't that?
I'll get that one.
Yeah. Flipping Nora. I mean...
Balls to steal this guy. That's like a nice little change down there, I don't know what you think.
Oh, yeah.
I might have to go there, because I've definitely prayed to God a few times on this road.
You converted to religion.
Oh,
car.
my way. Don't make me reverse. He's making me reverse.
No, he's going that.
I don't know if I should do that. Oh, someone's talking. What a horrible little journey.
Oh, that was Andy. Food that ain't a sandwich.
Take the next left onto A863.
Oh,
In half.
ah, it's Bonnie though, isn't it?
That's nice.
Fair play to any motorhomes that I've got up here. Jesus.
From to a private campus. The reception park.
Reading the imp.
Yeah. Alright, so I put the green.
5 days of no shower. This is bliss.
Is that not the most Scottish burger you've ever seen? Angus steak, haggis, cheese and onion. All covered in grease. This looks good. I'm not even going to video this biting because it's going to go everywhere.
It's like a scene from Twister. Just waiting for the storm to come in.
Evening. This is just our last little update of the video for the night really. We've come to a campsite tonight. It's called the well, I forgot the name of it now.
Lochleven? No, Kinloch campsite?
Kinloch campsite, that's it. Just outside of Dunvegan. About 4 miles up the road there's a place called Dunvegan Castle. We'd seen it on the map and was unsure whether we were going to do that, but what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to go and do that because we've seen there's like a little white beach, coral beach up at the top of the island, and we're going to go drive there early because it's a tiny little like one-track road, and we're going to go there and see the the coral beach and things like that. Apparently it's like a really nice shoreline. The Dunvegan house and castle doesn't actually open till 10, so by the time we've done that and got back it should fall right for opening hours. We're going to go around the house and the gardens, and they also do seal colony boat trips, which are 25.
Oh, is it from there?
Yeah, they do
Oh, brilliant.
25 minutes. It's £10 per person, but apparently there's a seal colony just up the coast, so we'll probably squeeze one of them in, and then all being well from there, the plans are going to be to go to the fairy pools, which are further down the road, about an hour from where we're staying now. It's going to be busy there, so we're going to probably be a bit later in the day when that comes. We may well be off the Isle of Skye tomorrow night, or we may well just sleep one more night in. And then there's a cat on the lead over there.
What?
I got a bit excited. Apparently it wasn't a Parmartin or an otter, it was a cat. I've just changed over from my contact lenses into my glasses about 10 minutes ago. And because it was like stooping really low, I thought it was an otter or a Parmartin. It wasn't, but mainly I just wanted to film this video. We got chatting to an American guy last night. He said he was in a band and he was travelling around Europe and he'd been told to come to Skye. He didn't drink and somebody gave him a couple of beers, so he said to us, if we drink, he's going to give us a couple of beers, and they are actually local beers, so thank you to you, Mr. American or Canadian, much appreciated. Cheers.